So like my first years, you're like PRing left and forth and right and left. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
LOL. You thought this was a game, bitches? There is work to be done.
It was kind of good to hear your steps. I was like, no, you can't catch me.
Goodbye, listen.
My name is Thuri Helgadottir. I am a CrossFit athlete from Iceland. I've been 6 times to the CrossFit Games as an individual, and I'm gonna try to go for the 7th time this season. I have been, like always on Sundays, there are some bike intervals. Yeah, and I think last Sunday was like 2 minutes on. Like it's always increasing every week. I wouldn't say there's a secret recipe in staying in the game for so long, but I'd say it's in the consistency of training and taking care of your body with good nutrition, sleep, and mobility. So obviously the field is getting stronger and stronger every year, and the longer I'm in the sport, the more difficult it is to improve. So Wodproof is definitely one of the tools I use to help me with that. I already connected my heart rate monitor to the Wodproof app, and then I connected my ski erg to the Wodproof app, and then I'm gonna record the workout so I can see my pace always each round on the ski erg, and I can see my time for every round, and I can see my heart rate.
It's about to get heavy.
Another function of Wodproof is the Bionic, where they use AI to measure your mobility. So you do a mobility test, then you can see where your weakness is, and then you can work on your mobility from there. I just finished my 2nd session, and I'm gonna end the session with some mobility outside, so I can pick how long the session is gonna be. I'm gonna select it for 15 minutes, and then I'm just gonna start. Okay, so we arrived at the Sugarberg in Zug, and I have some hill sprints, so there's definitely a hill here. Already walking up a hill. And yeah, so the program says 30-second hill sprints. Rest is needed between. It's gonna be nice. I think 8 times. It's worst when you stop. So it was in a training session 5 days before the quarterfinals that I had a heavy back squat. I guess just something happened, like I didn't expect it to be so heavy, but for some reason I fought for it and lost my form a little bit. After the lift, I could just feel my sacrum being like super stiff. It wasn't really hurting, but just super stiff. And then 5 days later, the quarterfinals started, and I started with a heavy clean, and I did 101 kilos, and it was just easy. I went up to 106, which is like 2 kilos from my PR. And I didn't hit the bounce, but I like really wanted to stand up with that weight. I didn't want to drop it, so I fought for it and immediately felt the pain again. Like it had disappeared and just came again then. And I had 3 days of quarterfinals in front of me, and actually always in the workouts, once the workout started, I didn't feel anything, but between workouts, I couldn't bend over. Like if I bent over and my back was a little bit not straight, then I could feel it like just like super stiff. Like it hurt to put my socks on and my shoes. And make a long story short, it just hasn't gone away completely, and it's already a pretty long time. What I want to do is every time that I go to training, think about what can I do now, and not stress about how I want to be feeling or what everyone else is doing and stuff like that. So it doesn't help at all. But I'm really positive that if I do everything right now, it's gonna be okay when it's game time.